for sure. We're here today to bestow a huge honor on Professor Weinstein. He's just been named the Chester Fritz Distinguished Professor. The Chester Fritz Distinguished Professor is an esteemed group on campus. They have very much been involved in campus presence for years, but importantly in the academic process are a good steady voice with long-term historical presence and knowledge of the university and how that gets incorporated into the university moving forward. When I arrived as the interim president, I had a meeting with the distinguished professors, and it was very intriguing to hear their different ideas and different views, all based on their experience and their background in working and virtually living on campus as they interact with students. So it's a real important piece of work. We look forward to your inclusion with that esteemed group. But importantly, this is a process that you've gone through unbeknownst to you. But with your presence, with your effort, with your commitment to the university and the work that you've done, you've earned this Chester Fritz Distinguished Professorship, and we're proud of you.
Thank you very much.
The Chester Fritz Distinguished Professorship is the highest honor given to a faculty member at UND. Those who nominated you commented on your successes both inside and outside the classroom, your role as director of the Institute for Philosophy and Public Life, and as host of the public radio show Why, philosophical discussions about everyday life, which has brought national attention to UND, not to mention the publication of your books and all of your scholarship. They went on to say you consistently act to strengthen the connections between undergraduate and professional education, have a keen, active mind, are committed to undergraduate teaching, and have provided exceptional service to your department through committee work, curriculum development, and work on search committees. So again, congratulations.
It's particularly meaningful to me to get this in front of this group of students. This class, social and political philosophy, is the core of what my work does. And this class has given me a harder time than any class in a very, very, very long time. They've been resistant, they've been skeptical, but they've also been very, very serious. And so to see what they're capable of doing, and to see what they can do with professional texts and with technical, analytic material that has profound implications for today's world, but are not just theoretical, but applicable, means a great deal. So I'm very happy to share this surprise with this group, and of course with my colleagues and peers who I have nothing but immense respect for and appreciation of. So thank you very much.
Would you like to introduce your head supporter and your spouse?
This is my wife, Kim Donahauer, who actually just made full professor this year.
Hello, hello. Hi. How are you all doing? Good. We came to stop by. Provost DiLorenzo and Dr. Wynne and myself want to honor a faculty member today. And we are very pleased to bestow the Chester Fritz Distinguished Professor Award to Brij Singh. Congratulations. And welcome to the group. When I first arrived on campus, I had a meeting with the distinguished professors and found that the historical knowledge and the time on campus and the work that they do were very trusted advisors, as to what we're facing at the university. Not that we don't always have challenges, but we always do. But to have that background, to have people that were there and engaged and have a long-term history on the campus was really important advice and counsel for me when I came. And I know that you, now being accepted into the group, will also in the future, be able to bring that to bear in the governance of the university. So we really appreciate that.
I had no idea about that. Should have known.
And Dr. Wynne might make a couple of comments.
Okay, well, congratulations very much. The Chester Fritz Distinguished Professorship is really intended to honor the very best at the University of North Dakota, and you embody that. The triple threat of individuals who do scholarship and research, teaching, and service, you exemplify those qualities. Your research into that little calcium ion that runs around and is so important. And especially as a cardiologist, I'm particularly interested in your interest in calcium, because as these individuals may not know, calcium is critical to allow the heart muscle to contract. So Brij over the years has studied the control of calcium in any number of systems, and it is so important. His publications are in the finest journals, JBC and others, and you've been continuously funded for years and years. So you not only do the scholarship and the research, but you train others through your mentorship and to continue the tradition of excellence at the University of North Dakota. So we're very proud and pleased that you've been selected for this high honor.
Which
and we look forward to more contributions from you. So congratulations.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought we have a meeting.
Well, we are.
I didn't know exactly what was happening. I was told I was supposed to go to a meeting, so I was just coming for a meeting, and I saw president and provost. I said, maybe they had another meeting happening here. But that's a big surprise. Thank you. I know it's honored. I really appreciate everybody for selecting me for the Chester Fritz. I know it's the biggest honor for the university, and I really feel grateful that they picked me.